Hi, I'm Colin, here with Fast Expand and Game Social TV. Joining me is the winner of I-Series, Liquid Snute. Snute, silly question, but how do you feel right now?
I feel really amazing.
I mean, it was a tough tournament. I mean, you've been playing pretty much solidly for 2 days now. How were you dealing with kind of the stamina issues that could crop up in this sort of event?
The first day I was living on, I was just drinking lots of sugar, to put it that way, and that kept me awake for a bit, but I was really tired. I probably should have eaten a bit more, but this day was a lot better. Dario, TLO, and I went to the store, bought some fruit and different stuff, so I just ate healthy today, and that worked out so much better.
Yeah, it definitely helps. The sugar gives you that kick, but Dario knows just as well. I see him eating fruit all the time and everything like that. Talking of teammates, you had Rhett and TLO here, of course, and your sports psychologist. How do you feel that having that sort of Liquid community here helped you today?
It's helped me a lot. You know, it's so much more fun when you're not just all alone and all by yourself. And Rhett and TLO helped me out so much. They gave me replays of their games against Sting and helped me prepare for my matches. So I'm really happy to have them here.
Yeah, I mean, TLO mentioned that you were kind of studying everyone's games. Did that help your play at all, or was it just what you do no matter what?
It's one of my traits that I used to have. I used to kind of tailored strategies a lot more in the past. And, you know, if you're lucky, then it works for you. And in the finals here, I studied Sting's opening builds, and I figured out that the roach openings that I used in the games would be quite effective in theory, and it worked out fine. So preparation is really powerful if it's used right. If you overcommit too much to specializing to your opponent, then you are at risk. But I think this time it worked out well. Other times it might be bad. So yeah, it's a little bit of luck, but yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously worked for you. I mean, 3-0ing a player of Sting's caliber, and of course winning yourself £4,000. How did you feel when, of course, you found out that Sting would be your opponent?
I was a bit concerned because he did so well against Rhett, but I also reminded myself that TLO beat this guy. So in preparation for the matches, like as soon as I got on stage, I got the replays from TLO. So I looked at Sting's play and I kind of envisioned what I would do against it. So of course I was a little bit concerned since he played so well against Rhett, but I knew that there were a few things that I could exploit to gain an advantage. And from there, once I have an advantage, then I'm quite comfortable in attempting to close the game, sort of, to win.
Yeah, there was a few times where obviously you talked about the roach aggression. It didn't quite seem to work. Does that a little bit unnerve you, or does that just make you try harder?
The roach pressure could have been better. On Daybreak I forgot to macro behind it, and on Whirlwind, I don't know, in general it didn't do critical damage, but it's not supposed to do that either. So it can look like a failure, but if you can stop the Terran from mining into natural, then, you know, it's like a tiny victory. And yeah, I don't think it went all too bad. It could have gone better, of course, but I think it went okay.
Well, you couldn't have done better. You finished first place there, Snute. I'm sure your team's incredibly proud. Would you like to give a shout out to like all your sponsors, and thank you to anyone you like, really? Take the mic.
Absolutely. I would like to thank TLO and Rhett for helping me out so much here at the event. And of course, thanks to Team Liquid and our sponsors, Razer, Twitch, Barracuda, and of course Shiny Things. So huge shoutouts to them, and thanks to all the fans supporting me, and shoutouts to Norway as well. I miss my home country. I hope to be back sometime soon.
That's great, Snute. Well done. A victory well earned. Thank you very much. I've been Colin with Fast Expand. Joining me, of course, is the winner for I-Series, £4,000 richer and much happier. Thank you, guys.